All right, Jared Goff spoke today. He talked on a couple things. He's talked on the Lions not drafting a quarterback, nice vote of confidence, which he already knew they wasn't. He also talked about the offense they're going to be running. We start off with the offense. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon. But share the video. Keep sharing the videos. Best way to donate to the channel. Want to financially support the channel? Share the video with Cash App in the description. CJ Good 313. PayPal in the description as well too. Appreciate the love support. Get loose. There we go. Said Jared Goff, Lions installing hybrid offense, fired up for addition of Penei Sewell. Shortly after he was hired, Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell offered some insight into the team's defense. We looked like, but a little had been said about what the changes were coming to the offensive side under Anthony Lynn. Last time Lynn spoke to the media in February, early February, there was still a lot of uncertainty with the roster. In the week since, the Lions completed a quarterback swap that bought Jared Goff, bolstered offensive line, upgraded the backfield depth, and completely turned over the starting receiving core. Now, the pieces largely in place. Lynn has begun installing a hybrid offense, according to Goff. Quote, yes, it is coming together. Goff said Thursday, he spoke to the media today. I watched it. I think the way he described it to us is a multiple with spread principles. I think he's going to have a little bit of what they did with Justin Herbert and the Chargers, and a little bit of what they did in Buffalo. It's nice. It's a nice little mixture of it so far. It's been good. We have been working through the installs right now, having some good Zoom meetings, but it's been fun. Once we get on the field and are really able to see everything live, we'll be able to really start to get a grasp of it. Spread concept, this is not a quote, with Anthony Lynn utilizing heavily his first season with the Chargers. Also be a throwback to what Goff had at the University of California, where primarily operated out the shotgun and established and resumed that led him to being the number one overall in 2016. Quote, I still think there's a lot of dialogue going on. Goff said, quote, I think Anthony obviously has a great history and has a lot of knowledge. So he's been trying to give him what I know, what I've learned in my 6 years, going to my 6th year now in the league. He's been very receptive. Quote, it's been awesome working with him so far, and him wanting to listen and wanting to hear from me, and at the same time being open to dialogue. It's been really nice. It's been cool. He also talked about the vote of confidence, but let's stop there. And and people forget Anthony Lynn was an undrafted running back in this league, but he really need to be running the ball. I really like to see more heavy sets. I like to see old school. That's what the Lions need. Old school, wing T, full house, all that. I'd rather them start to just talk about loading up and running the ball. Because you don't have the receivers to run the spread. I never like quarterback runs at all. Shotgun runs at all. I like the running back to get a lead blocker from the fullback and then go from there. So I'm not saying I've never been a fan of the spread, but remember Warren Sapp said the option never work in the league. Quarterbacks and players have become so athletic that it did work. The Wildcat worked. Now I remember, they said that, the NFL will never adopt a spread offense. That came from college, and it's starting to work. Even had Cliff Kingsbury, his quarterback didn't get hurt. He would have been in the playoffs with a college offense. But yeah, I would like to see them just come more heavy. More two set tight ends, more fullbacks, more heavy type set. I think that should need to go where the league need to go. And I think had they come in with a heavy run game when they only was looking to have 2 tight ends on the roster, I kind of knew they was probably gonna go to some type of spread offense, which I like to see Anthony Lynn go heavy. You don't have a quarterback that's gonna air it out. I'm sorry to Jared Goff. He need to just be running 2 tight ends, play action, run the ball. Zone running scheme. That's why I kind of wanted Gary Kubiak a few years ago myself. But I just think, honestly, they need to come and do more heavy stuff. You don't need to be in spread offense. We have Stafford who can do it because he can sling the ball around. But that was kind of counterproductive because he needed to run the ball. We need to run the ball to help him out. And we never just ran the ball to help him out. We had big games. He was more efficient. You remember the job against the game on Monday Night Football versus the Bears years ago. But like I said, I don't like the idea of spread. For the Lions, I like the idea of heavy, But they say it's gonna be mixed with multiple stuff. And my hair is on fire. I just washed it. I don't know why. But we'll see. We'll see what they end up doing. But I'm a fan of the heavy set with the Lions right now. But yeah, excuse me. Vote of confidence. Where you going? Body in. My big dog. Vote of confidence with the 7th pick on the 2021 draft. The Lions selected offensive tackle Penei Sewell out of Oregon. And you will be hard-pressed to find a quarterback disappointed with the addition of the premier lineman prospect, and Goff is no exception. Quote, fired up, Goff said, when I saw we took Penei, I knew the staff was fired up. So was I. Obviously, as a quarterback, anytime you get help up front, that's always good. We've got a lot of solid guys up there right now. And I think they're shaping up to hopefully be one of the top groups in the league. There's obviously a lot of work to do. And I know they'll know that, but there's a lot of good players up there. And as a quarterback, that's your best friend. So obviously I'm excited to draft Sewell. The Lions passed on intriguing, talented Ohio State quarterback Justin Fields, who landed with the NFC North rival Chicago Bears after the Bears traded up 9 spots. Goff was asked if he got assurance from the management the team wouldn't take a quarterback in the first round, and seemed to acknowledge that was the case. Yeah, we had some talks before the draft, and again, I think it was a nice vote of confidence. Obviously for me, I think I think what's not lost to me is in their first move as a staff that Dan and Brad Holmes involved me, excited me, to make you feel good. So basically, they told him that they weren't drafting a quarterback, and I told y'all. I mean, I was trying to hold out hope for that, and remain positive, which y'all say I'm not positive, but I just call it how I see them. I try to, remain to be positive, but hey, all right, they officially waived Kerryon Johnson, so now it's official. But Brad Holmes said they hadn't. But come on, make your second camera appearance today. I gotta brush his teeth, man. Your mouth stank, get it. Bye. I have no food, but yeah, I knew it was the case. When they talk about how Brad Holmes really stepped on the stood on the desk and pushed for them to really draft. He was the one really pushing them to draft Jared Goff. I knew what it was, man, and it is what it is. That's his guy, and that can be his downfall because Justin Fields start beating on their ass, and they don't find a great quarterback next year, and they stuck in that 7, 9, 8, and 8, and they have the resources, but my whole thing is why you in position to get the quarterback, get him, but they made a promise to Jared Goff, and you keep your promises to keep your players' morale up. But I would have told them it ain't no guarantee that we're not gonna take a quarterback. It might bite them in the ass. It might not. But ultimately, if Justin Fields turned out to be a great quarterback, we know what the business is going to be. We know what the narrative is going to be if they don't find a quarterback. We all know Jared Goff is not going to be good this year. At least that's what most of us believe, but we'll see next year. And I think that's what's up. I think that's cool, that they build the line, and hopefully at some point they plug in quarterback. But if Jared Goff is the guy, a lot of us going to have to eat crow and owe him an apology. But we'll see. We'll definitely see what happens. I think he's exceptional. I think he got exceptional talent, but my issue with getting Jared Goff was that they didn't have the quarterback, or they need the quarterback that can move and run. And we'll see. This could be, Brad Holmes will do everything right, but get the quarterback position right, and he could get fired. And I keep telling you, that was the most important position. Sewell is nice, but if Justin Fields and Sewell both have the same caliber career, Hall of Fame career, Justin Fields is going to have more impact to him, but we'll say that for another day, obviously. But, me personally, I just, it is what it is. I mean, they really wanted Jared Goff in that throw. And think about if they didn't take Jared Goff, but they would have moved Jared Goff somewhere else. But I didn't understand it because all the new quarterbacks are mobile, they moving, and all types of stuff. And maybe that's why they shored up the offensive line. But I mean, it is what it is. It was a nice conversation. Somebody asked him about Aaron Rodgers leaving the division. He pretty much ducked the question. And like I said before, I understand the corporate environment is never normal. But hey, it is what it is for him, man. And we'll see. All we can do is remain positive. I hope he get the job done, and come football Sundays, he deliver. But if he don't, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8, week 9, week 10, week 11, and so on, the narrative is going to be that. No matter how great your defense is, without a quarterback, you really ain't going nowhere. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all my social media links, subscription. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. All those links, subscription. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Let me know what you think in the comment section one time. Peace.